Right boys, we are back for week 2 of the NUFC news. A lot of stuff has came out this week and it's a good thing because it gives us information to speak about on the channel. Let's get into the video now boys, let's just get straight into it. Let's make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. The last 2 videos done extremely well. Good to get back in the vibes and hopefully this video can do well as well. So if you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like. Anyways boys, let's get into it now. We've got a lot to talk about and yeah, let's just get into it. We'll start off with a big one for me and the channel. We'll get out of the way. Let's do it now. So I am sure many fans, Newcastle and other teams have came out and said season tickets and fans will return next season. I have bought my season ticket next season and me and Josh will be going back to the games next season and I simply can't wait. It does say, well, it's said like you've got to get your vaccine sorted, and I'm recording this and I'm going to upload this on the Friday. I've literally just been given my first dose of the COVID vaccine, so I'm getting back to the football, boys. Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna be weird going to the game and have to like show like identification and everything just to get into a football stadium where you've got to be wearing a mask and show that you've got your COVID vaccine and show that you should explain like no symptoms and everything and all that shit. But they've kept the prices as the same as the 1920 season, and I got a bit of money off my season ticket with having the account credit. So I got the account credit from months ago now. It would have been the end of the 1920 season, the games that I missed out on, I got the money for that and then put that into this season ticket. So saved a little bit of money there. If you haven't done that, make sure to do that if you haven't already. But it's a massive thing, one for the channel. Everyone knows me for doing these matchday vlogs. I love doing the sit down talk videos, but it's known what I've done. It's how I've grown this channel, by doing matchday vlogs. There was a stage in doing the channel where it was just doing matchday vlogs in the championship and I wouldn't do any videos like this, and I'm happy I'm doing these videos now. But it was a good time just to do the vlogs, and it was good though because I try to do so much content and then for that just to get hired away. So like what I mean by that is like I used to do a lot of FIFA content as a bit, and I used to just record and couldn't get really anywhere. And obviously I love Newcastle. I used to follow Newcastle before I started like making videos on them and stuff. And when I started doing the vlogs, I think I found one that I was confident in, doing it well, and it was getting views and subscribers. And me being in year 10 in school, I'm sure there'll be people younger than that now watching this, and maybe he's in year 10. I was in year 10 with 100 subscribers and I ended the year off on 1,000, and that was just the sake of doing matchday vlogs. And to get to that stage and constantly going up, it's what this channel is about, and it's brilliant news to be back in the stadium next season. I can't wait. West Ham at home is the first game of the season, as we all know. Sunday, it's going to be a good game and it'll be a good one. It'll be good to see Josh again. He'll be getting his ticket sorted soon. I generally can't wait. That's that one out of the way. We'll do a bit, you know what, transfer talk. How are them boys? So then, transfer news, and I'm sure you have all seen the season ticket. Massive news with a certain man. We'll do that. Well, you know what, we'll just get out of the way now. Joe Wilock, he has been doing training with Arsenal and we are trying to sort a deal out. When doing a video like this, I need to get it out on the Friday so I'm up to date with everything, because if I upload this video say tomorrow, which I'm not, and then Joe Wilock gets agreed a deal on Friday night, then this video is pointless. Do you know what I mean? Joe Wilock, great player, magnificent, kept Newcastle up. Simple as that. 7 games, 7 goals in his last 7 for Newcastle. Weird though, on the Premier League website it says that Joe Wilock still plays for Newcastle. It says that we've signed him on loan, but we haven't. So do the Premier League know something that we don't? Hopefully. I mean, it's the only time I'll ever agree with the Premier League after what they've done with that takeover. But it'll be massive for the club. It is only going to be a loan, and it doesn't state yet if it's going to have an option to buy after the loan. But apparently Arsenal go on the American trip on Saturday, and to save all the hassle and everything, it'd be so much easier if we could get this deal done today, secure. He doesn't have to go to America, from America back to England, where he could just stay in England, get this deal sorted, get settled in, and be back with the Mags. It would be brilliant. It really would be brilliant if we could get Joe Wilock back in the team. And Steve Bruce has been told that his budget this season is £10 million. I think that's an absolute disgrace. This market, you can't get a player for 10 million, never mind a budget of 10 million. So it means Lone FC are back at it again, and a player who looked bright in a very dull team. It was Conor Gallagher. He plays for Chelsea. He's on loan at West Brom last season. He's shining games. I can remember from watching Match of the Day and stuff. I remember just having that little like confidence. He's like a better version of Sean Longstaff, really. And if we got him on loan, it would be good. It's another man in the team. It's like when we signed Joe Wilock. I didn't expect Joe Wilock to be the player who he is. So if we signed Conor Gallagher, it'd be great. There's been other players briefly linked with, like that Liverpool centre-back playing for Schalke. I couldn't tell you what his name is. I don't even know, lads. Kyle Bartley for 3 million. We're not interested in him anymore. But a big one, it's a departure. It was the news about Freddie Woodman, and it surprised me. It really did. With the injuries. So I seen, I can't remember what day it was, but I seen Freddie Woodman posted a photo in London. I was thinking, why is Freddie Woodman in London when all the other players were at the Newcastle training ground at the time? I was thinking, why is that? And he was apparently getting moved to Bournemouth on loan, which came out of the blue, and it got scrapped. 11 hours into the deal, being at Bournemouth, the deal got scrapped after having the news about Martin Dubravka has got a foot injury. So it means Freddie Woodman is back with the team now in York. He'll play in one of the games if it's against Harrogate or York City. We'll get onto the pre-season game in a minute. But it was weird how he just came out the blue that Freddie Woodman was on literally the verge, and I mean the verge of signing for Bournemouth on loan. Who do you start next season? Darlow or Woodman? It's a tough one to say, because Darlow was good at his timing and fell off a little bit, but Woodman was consistent throughout the full season with Swansea. He didn't get the end result getting promoted, but he done what he could, and he was consistent. As of Darlow, he was excellent some games and had a poor game there and there. It's hard to pick, and obviously this is why pre-season's pre-season, and it's not the greatest having to Dubravka out, obviously just being at the Euros and stuff. But hopefully we can bring him back soon, and it was a mad news about Woodman. It really was. It was very surprising, and it was out the blue. It really was. So it's good to see Woodman back. We can't keep sending him out on loan. He's had 2 loan spells at Swansea. Too many loans for me. You've either got to keep him as number 2, challenge him for number 1, or we sell him. And then now we've got our first pre-season game of the season on Sunday. We play 2 games on the exact same kickoff against Harrogate Town and York City. Harrogate are in League 2, and I think York City are in the National League, to the 5th League of the English tier. It is gonna, obviously we should be beating them. We really should be. I mean, we were beating teams last season and drawing to teams last season that you wouldn't expect it. So we should be better than these, no matter what team we play. If it's got players like, I don't know, like Matty Longstaff and them sort of type of players, we should be slapping these 2 teams about. And it's gonna be weird because obviously Steve Bruce will be managing one game, and fuck knows who the other one will be. I don't know if it'll be the under 23 manager, maybe Ben Dawson. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure who will be doing it, but both times the exact same kick-off. It's going to be weird. It really is. I don't even know if you'll be able to watch them or anything. I'm not too fussed. As long as no one gets injured, we have a good game and win both of them. It's all you can really ask for, to be fair. But we should be beating them 2 teams, and you've got to really do what I mean. So obviously the Mags and the lads have been out training in York, and it looks like they've had a decent time, but we need to be signing some players, and it's every transfer window we are so late to signing a player. Our first signing of last summer was Wilson, and it was the Monday before we played on the Saturday. So it was literally like 5 days before the season started. We need to be getting players in the door, and we've got to. We really do. We need to be getting them players in, not selling anyone, and just going for it. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it'll be good to get back in the stadium and stuff, and I think it will help us. It really will, with how we are in the stadium and stuff. But we need to be signing some players, and it'll be good for pre-season as well. Seeing some players who haven't really played, players like Muto, Lejeune. More players who came back from loan and stuff and who haven't really played. It'll be good to see them lads get some game time, and hopefully we'll come win on Sunday and get off to a cracking start, you could say. Right then lads, that's the end of this video. It's been a good one. We've had a lot of news this week about Joe Wilock and about the games coming up, and the season ticket was a big one for me, as I explained how it's massive for the channel. it's been a good week, boys, and hopefully next week we're gonna have another good sit down Friday talk. It's a good little sit down Friday talk, so I'll try and do some more videos over the weekend if that's gonna be, I don't know. I want to be making some videos this weekend because I'm not going out on the drink, so we'll get some recording done. Anyways, make sure to leave a like, boys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's get back. Let's get started. Let's hit 10k subs for the 2021-22 season. See you all in the next one, boys. Have a good one.